Namaste and pranams to all respected elders, dear brothers and sisters. Welcome to the 13th week of being heartful every day. This is a beautiful journey that is designed to take us point by point, upwards and ahead in the noble qualities of the heart. So, what does being heartful every day at this point of our journey, where we have covered 12 weeks, mean to you? We hope that if you have accompanied us on this complete journey from the first week up till now, it would have made a significant difference in understanding and in evolving in being heartful every day. As Revered Daji guided us at the beginning of the program, an Abhyasi, a practitioner of heartfulness, through his behavior or conduct, if could be visible to the world around, that would truly be a successful culmination of this being heartful every day. And yet, the goal being infinite, this journey of becoming more and more heartful, of refining ourselves in being heartful every day, is also infinite. We are now beginning the 13th week of the program, and the quality for this week is courage. As some of our brothers and sisters may have noted, we are beginning the journey of the fourth point, and the color of the fourth point being black, you would observe all our thumbnails visible to you on the screen reflecting that color. If you haven't read the spiritual anatomy so far, we request you to do pick up your copy of the book and go through what Daji shows us happens on the way of this spiritual journey. If you have shared this with your friends, family, colleagues, even though they are not practitioners, and invited them to join the program, we request you to tell them to download the Heartfulness app. Look for the Discover button at the bottom right of the screen. Once they click the Discover button, they can scroll down and find the Being Heartful Every Day coral colored tab at the bottom. Once they click, they can register, and all the activities, the reading, the recordings of previous videos, as well as those ongoing, would be visible to them, and they can become an active part of the program. We encourage everyone to share this with other practitioners at your centers and those in other centers as well. So we are going to explore this noble, beautiful quality of courage this week. And as the first heartful activity that can help us bring the state of courage within ourselves, we will look at one of the micro practices of heartfulness, which is the fear detox. So, how do we approach this practice of fear detox? As a first step, we could reflect and assess within ourselves what situations and conditions create fear in us. We could look back and see if any memories or perhaps imaginary situations trigger this fear in us. And if possible, we could go deeper and try to see why we feel that fear. We may not know the real cause, and that is also perfectly all right. So, how do we do the fear detox? We sit in a comfortable position. Closing our eyes, we bring our attention to the heart and dive as deep as we can within the heart. We allow the heart's ability to feel and accept everything to come to the fore. And then, as we allow that acceptance to spread through us, we notice the vacuum that is created within us as we begin to accept more and more. Then we gently invoke the presence of the divine to naturally flow into the vacuum that has been created. We go deeper into that state of acceptance, allowing the presence of the divine to expand within us. In that state of absorption in the divine, we ask for forgiveness for any mistakes we may have committed, knowingly or unknowingly, and making a firm resolve never to repeat them again. We stay in that state of repentance for a few minutes with total self acceptance of ourselves as we are. This practice is the maxim which actually we practice just before we do our bedtime prayer. And we may remember that we have gone through this maxim before. The fear detox can also be adopted at any other time when we feel a sense of fear or anxiety arising within us. So let us explore this at least in the beginning throughout this week. Let us do this micro practice every day before the bedtime prayer, the state of repentance, and then continue it as a daily practice going forward. We will be exploring two more heartful activities, a total of three this complete week. For today, let us practice this. Now let us prepare ourselves for the next part of the morning, which is reading the guidance and inspiration from revered Babuji. As we receive his guidance and inspiration at a vibrational level within our hearts, let us first prepare our heart to welcome this inspiration with a state of love, joy, and openness of the heart. Whispers from the brighter world, beloved Master, revered Babuji Maharaj. Saturday, February 28th, 2004, 10 a.m. Do not fear anything. Live in confidence and surrender. The earth, as you know, is not your abode. Accept that which cannot be changed and cultivate within yourself constantly the rare flower of love. Your heart only lives on it, its beauty, its perfume, letting it glimpse the delights of an elsewhere which cannot be depicted here below. Work towards your elevation. Ignore the useless and negative aspects of life in this world. Be connected to the heart of your Master. Let it be your refuge on this earth and your reason for hoping for better days, well illuminated with divine presence. Do your level best on all occasions by not losing sight of your main objective. Render thanks for what you have, for the graces you receive, and the noblest gift that is loving God and the divine beings He placed on your way. Practice according to to our teachings. Remain in the spirit of Sahaj Marg, conscious of what is offered to you through it, of the strength you are sharing with all your brothers and sisters following in our wake. They really do not realize what they receive. How could they? They are advancing through the inevitable turbulences of their earthly existence, hoping heartily for an achievement, unified in a noble vibration. Our aspirants benefit from a work they cannot assess. They look in the direction of their Master. In Him they trust. His greatness is hidden from the eyes of men. Such treasures cannot be exhibited. God alone can grant them and make them bear fruit with time and through work achieved with complete abnegation and great love. May they all be blessed on this day, especially Babuji Maharaj. Closing our eyes, let us take this pause with gratitude in our hearts for all the graces that are received from Babuji Maharaj. May his inspiration guide our way. Let us now prepare to move ahead and do the point B cleaning for a couple of minutes before we meditate. Keeping our eyes closed and using the will, let us fix our attention on point B. We set the intention that all the impurities and heaviness are leaving point B from the front of the body. And the point is becoming lighter and lighter. With our active will, we feel this happening. the heaviness and impurities going out from point B, from the front of the body. And as they leave, the glow of the Atman appears from behind. Feel the point becoming lighter as the impurities and heaviness leave point B from the front of the body. The glow of the soul emerges from behind. Feel the lightness resulting from the leaving of impurities and heaviness in point B. Let us open our eyes briefly now and sit in a comfortable position, preferably in the same place that we meditate every day, ensuring it is free from distractions. Let us close our eyes gently. Connect to our hearts and to the source of divine light in the heart. Let us go deeper into this source with a feeling of love and reverence. Let us now meditate together. It has slowly become aware of this condition that has been bestowed upon us. It has become aware of this condition at the physical, mental, emotional, and spiritual levels. It has enlivened the condition by feeling it deeply and relishing it with gratitude. The condition is being imbibed into every pore of our body, every part of the subtle system. Feel the condition expanding outwards, the surroundings, to the whole world. Everything is being imbued with this condition. It's the same condition inside and outside. We are now dissolving into this condition so that only the condition remains. Let us make an intention to remain connected to this beautiful condition within as a meditative state that carries with us even as we open our eyes and go about our activities of the day in a state of humble remembrance. Let's now open our eyes and take a couple of minutes to note down in our diaries the experience of the meditation, the condition that we are feeling, attempting to put name to it, as well as anything, any guidance that may have come to us. Let us go through our day with a feeling of joy and gratitude and acceptance, allowing this noble quality of courage to develop within us, and holding this spirit of courage, let us approach each moment of the day with true, cheerful acceptance. Wishing everyone a beautiful day ahead until we meet again at 8:50 p.m. Namaste.